dirt roads to rock crawling, two-buck chuck to screaming eagle, moonshine to 50-year-old single malt. We talk about it all here on Wheelin' Wine and Whiskey with your hosts, Jason and Chris.
Welcome to the Wheelin' Wine and Whiskey podcast, episode 191 in the home studio with Chris and Lorenzo.
Yeehaw!
How you doing?
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Batman smells Robin laid an egg.
Lorenzo has his Santa hat on.
He does.
He's just recovering from Christmas. He was very good donkey. Nice ass.
Yeah?
Right, Lorenzo? Yeah.
You had a good Christmas? Did he get any gifts?
He did. He got the miniature size bottles of whiskey.
Well,
yeah, it's more. It's
like
within just regulating them and more his size. So
yeah,
it's
the
perfect.
airplane size.
Yeah, the airplane size. You know, the 1 ounce pours.
Perfect.
So it's good for him. But he got a whole bag full of those. So he's pretty happy with that.
So he was halfway in the bag.
Yeah, he was half in the bag. That's a good way to put it, Chris. Nice, nice. Dun-dun-dun.
Yep.
Yeah, and then he got some gift certificates to like the Donkey Mart. Donkey Mart.
So like Walmart just for donkeys?
It is, but it's just for donkeys. It's a total underground thing that, it was hard to get them gifts. Because what do you get a donkey? What do you get an ass?
Or they get their start? They got their start in Tijuana or something? Or
perhaps. I'm not sure. I didn't look at it. But some Paymex, cards there, so you can get some gas while he's down there in Mexico. So it's all kinds of good little stuff, trinkets.
Right on. I'll tell you, it feels like we haven't recorded in a long time. I mean, I kind of feel a little bit out of practice.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't been that long.
I know. Well,
You're
it
just
feels
talking
like
into a microphone. It's not that hard.
Well,
I mean, look at all the idiots doing podcasts nowadays.
Right?
I mean, come on.
They're freaking everywhere.
We've been doing it for over 3 years now, so we got that going for us. But
are you serious?
Yeah, I think so. Over 3.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, the fun keeps on rolling, man.
It does. So where do we want to start? We got some business. We want to take care of some business.
Sure, let's take care of some business.
Should we play a voicemail right out of the gate here?
Oh, fuck. You never
Look at this.
Right.
See, you say we're out of practice. We're not out of practice. Lorenzo's just on it right now.
Right?
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
And
play.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
it doesn't like it.
Listening to this week's episode.
So now I'm going to have to go back. Okay. Here we go.
Hey, boys, your favorite Rover driver here. Listening to this week's episode with Megan and D-Mill. Good stuff. Liked it. I'm going to say, the holiday season, be sure to give Lorenzo maybe a little extra something there, a little extra pour for the holidays. He's earned it. And in the spirit of the season, I just want to leave you with a little bit of a Toyota's. Not all bad. We'll see you in 23.
Wow, that was magnanimous of him.
That was very nice. Okay, so that's it. Well, we did. That was Rover Don, our buddy Rover Don. Merry Christmas, Rover Don. Thanks for calling in. So, yeah, Lorenzo, we just talked about, he did get taken care of this holiday, so that's good. And you just couldn't say it, could you? Toyotas suck. It's not that hard to say. Just say Toyotas suck.
Toyotas suck.
Kind of rolls off the tongue. It's real simple.
Yeah.
But that was good. So, very, very nice, Don. Keeping us on our toes here. I like it. So, that's the only voicemail, new voicemail.
Yeah.
Here. So no, yeah, we're good. Okay,
yeah.
So I would check that box.
Check that box. Yeah, perfect.
Cha-ching.
So I was going through, and I was, when we say we're going to conduct business, we always want to check to see if our Barrel Society or patrons have, if we have any announcements to make for anniversaries.
Right.
And funnily enough, or sadly, I don't know which.
Funnily? Did you say funnily?
Funnily.
Is that a word?
It is now.
Lorenzo, look that up. Funnily.
We have no anniversaries in the month of December.
Oh, I thought you were just going to say we had no patrons, no Barrel Society members.
No Barrel Society.
Well, December's a busy month.
Yeah, people. Well, people dedicate their money, hopefully, to showering their loved ones with super cool gifts.
Right.
and buying parts for their Jeeps and buggies and whatever other, because we're on the cusp of King of the Hammers 2023, and people are buying parts for their race cars and buggies and trail rigs and whatnot when they go down to recreate and watch kick-ass racing down in the desert, which
right.
I'm starting to get super excited for. I'm sure you're pretty excited about it.
No, I'm not. I didn't even think about it. It's never crossed my mind.
Not at all, huh?
Yeah.
So, yeah, unfortunately, we do not have any anniversary announcements for the month of December, but we do have, I looked kind of scanned ahead, and we do have people in January. We'll make those announcements when the time is right. But
when it's January?
When it's January. But
after the first of the year?
After the first
2023. Doesn't that sound weird? It always sounds weird.
When this episode drops, it will be 2023.
Ooh, this is. Yes. So this will be the first episode of 2023. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
No, that's not it.
There you go.
Come on, Lorenzo.
Yeah.
Jiminy Christmas. So how was your New Year? Good?
The New Year was awesome. We'll have to talk about that because I went camping.
You went camping?
I went camping in the rain. And it was fun and wet.
Did you go crabbing?
And wild. I did not.
Oh boy.
It was there's no boat. Kind of hard to crab without a boat. Well, you crab from the pier, but it's hard. You don't get much.
Probably
anyways,
competition for.
We will talk about that after the event has occurred.
That's right.
Because we're podcasting before
we're time traveling
the New Year.
Woohoo!
This will be aired after the New Year. So hopefully everybody had a safe and happy New Year.
And a very Merry Christmas also.
You got any resolutions coming up for the New Year, Chris?
Well,
everybody comes up with something, And
I'm going to do the one that everybody uses, says, concentrate on their health, but I am going to concentrate.
I thought it was buy more bourbon.
Oh, well, no. I mean, I'm going to drink some of the bourbon I own, because I got way more bourbon than I need. But
really now?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I don't know. I have some there's a couple of bottles I'm on the search for to round out my collection, but I do have a bottle of Blanton's in my collection now.
So that's what I heard. I heard you had a bottle of Blanton's under the tree with your name on it.
That's right.
You were on Santa's nice list, huh?
Apparently. I'm not sure how that happened.
And you got the letter B.
B is in Blanton.
That's perfect. You're just starting out with the first letter.
All I need is 10 more bottles and we'll be all set.
So I could see you're gonna see one on the shelf for retail at $65 or whatever, and it's gonna go. Nope, it's not an L. I got to buy an L next.
Right.
And then an A. So you're gonna have to buy them in order.
You got to open the box to see what the letter is.
Not all of them are in boxes.
Well, this one that I got was in a box.
Did it come with the brown velvet velour?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It did.
Oh, yeah.
You know what that bag's good for?
Gold coins.
Yes, that would be good for gold coins if you did have some gold coins to put in it.
Lug nuts?
A little satchel. No, not good for lug nuts. It'd get it a little greasy.
Uh-huh.
It's good to put in your golf bag, and you put like your tees and ball markers and stuff in there in your golf bag to keep it separated. And then when you pull that out of the first tee, and they're like, "Ooh, we have a connoisseur on our hands here."
That never even crossed my mind.
Yeah, I'm
just gonna put gold coins in it and call it good.
Mine's got a Crown Royal. You remember Crown Royal?
Oh yeah,
you had the purple bags.
Yep.
Yeah, and I don't know. I got another one too now.
Is that cognac? Crown Royal?
No, it's Canadian whiskey, eh?
Is it Canadian whiskey?
Yeah.
Crown. I guess it is.
Crown and Coke. Crown and Coke's good.
My mom drinks Canadian whiskey. I don't like it.
Wow. Eh? It's got maple syrup in it.
Right?
That's what Tyler likes.
Ooh.
So, yeah, anyways, that's a good use for that bag if you, looking for something to put in the bag.
Put in the bag. I'm going to use it for gold coins.
Well, that's fine. If you had gold coins, if I had gold coins, I'd probably put them in that bag.
Sure.
Yeah, but I don't.
All right. Well, there you go.
I might have a silver dollar or two.
No,
that's probably all I got.
Those are for poor people.
I carry
gold coins.
Yeah, that's right. No gold coins that I can think of. Very little gold.
Doubloons.
Yeah, I have a couple gold flakes that I found up in the Sierras. That's all I've gotten.
Goldschlager?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, from Goldschlager, exactly. from the days I drank Goldschlager. Never drank, oh my gosh. That's another terrible drink. That one just kind of went away, huh? I haven't heard about Goldschlager.
It's around.
Is it? I haven't seen it on a show.
It's
Well, I guess
around.
I'm not looking in that section either.
You know, it's funny. It's kind of talking about bourbon, whiskey, and booze in general.
And Goldschlager.
Goldschlager. I was at on Saturday, the day before Christmas. I had to round out the stocking stuffer inventory for my family. So I walked into CVS and I was wandering up. And at first, I went and checked the glass cabinet to see if they had anything. You know, they got just like Safeway and all the other stores. They have a whatever. And I read someplace. I think Dan the Bourbon Man had posted that somebody had scored some Blantons at CVS.
Oh yeah,
not too long ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, that'd be a good find, right? They didn't have it. And they really didn't have much of anything, honestly, in the cabinet of interest. But what I did notice, and this is kind of an indicator of society, is that the shelves, the regular shelves with the Fireball, empty, cleaned out. But pretty much all the other bourbons were there, man.
Well, I think that's where you go to buy Fireball is CVS.
Probably. And Walgreens.
And
Target.
Or, something like that. You're not going to the local liquor store.
No.
You're
laughed out of the store.
Purveyor. Yeah.
I don't even know if Roger carries that stuff.
Yeah, see?
Probably does.
No, I don't know. Maybe it's a hot seller.
I've never bought a bottle of Fireball. Never will buy a bottle of Fireball.
It's right next to the Four Loko.
Four Loko, yeah. Woo! Anyway, so back to Christmas. Was Christmas good for you?
It was great. It was very, very chill, beautiful weather. I mean, California Christmas, we had great weather. We were over in Santa Cruz area there at my aunt and uncle's house, and house full of people. It was great. Santa came and visited again this year. Yeah, we have a legit Santa that visits.
It was fat and has a beard and smells of bourbon and cigarettes.
No, it's not the Santa that comes to your house. It's a different Santa. This is more of the legit Santa from the South Pole.
Beach Santa.
Yeah. But anyway, so the kids get a kick out of that and, sang a few songs, and then they got their pictures with them, and then, moved on.
Right on.
So, yeah, and then I stayed the night over there, and then we had our traditional Christmas brunch. So had... I guess it was an egg casserole. I mean, it had all kinds of awesome meat, sausages, and ham, and I don't know. It was good.
Bacon?
Onions and stuff. Bacon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had bacon. I did 2 big things of bacon. Got that started. Then the biscuits, and one of our firefighter friends, he was off, so his wife and kid came over, and he brought a hash brown casserole. Cheesy hash brown casserole. And it had Ruffles potato chips on top.
Really?
It was good.
Oh, man, there you go.
Yeah, it was good. Anyway, so breakfast, and then we just kind of, chill. I started the prime rib.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my cousin has a Traeger there, so we fired that up and did that for like a little over 4 hours at 250, and it came out perfect. So 11.5 pound prime rib roast.
Woo!
And it was cooked perfectly. So that was damn good last night. And then some other friends came over for dinner, and they brought a 1999 Whitehall Lane Cabernet.
Ooh. So that wasn't yours?
No.
You posted that picture to the group.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh, that's not
No, I brought a Gergich.
Ooh, Gergich.
Yeah, Reserve Cabernet. It was a 2002 or 3, I think. 2003 probably. So I mean it was perfect. I thought, this would go perfect with it. And it did. But that was going to be our big bottle, and that became our opener bottle. So I was like, whoa.
So at least the 99 was of age.
Yeah. And then my cousin got a cocktail smoker, so we made some smoky old fashions prior to dinner.
Perfect. There you go.
So, yeah, it was a good, a lot of fun evening. And then we finish off the evening. I made my tiramisu, my world-famous tiramisu, award-winning, world-famous tiramisu. I'll put it up against anybody's. I don't care. I'm right here. I just put it up against anybody's.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's best. I ordered it. I see it in the menu.
I've never had yours, but
oh, you can have it tonight. I got some left over.
You have leftover?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh man, yeah, it's so good.
One of the best I've ever had is Willow Street pizzas, but that was back.
Yeah, I've
in the
had
day.
that before. It's pretty good. Those are pretty good. Willow Street down there. Yeah, I've been trying to keep Lorenzo out of it, so there might be a few hoof marks in there. So you just have to work around that a little bit. But
did he wash his hooves?
I think so. He did have a bath right before Christmas, so yeah, he's fine.
I'm going to call Farrier.
Fine. So
get him some shoes.
Yeah. So we do a instead of the stupid white elephant gift exchange that always gets screwed up. Well, how many times has that gift been stolen? And and so we do a auction.
Oh,
with Monopoly money.
I was going to say,
yeah, it's so much fun. So people bring gifts. Some of them are wrapped. Most of them are wrapped. Some are not. So you know exactly what you're bidding on them. But you bid until you're out of money. And I ended up with some cool prizes. I got some of the proof syrup.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I got the orange proof syrup, a bottle of that. And then what else did I get? There was something else that was. It was gift card, $25 gift card.
Okay.
And there was something else. I did pretty good. I scored pretty good.
Right on.
So yeah, and then that was kind of the end of the evening there. We just chilled and worked our way back home.
Perfect. Sounds like a great
weekend. It was nice.
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, it was chill. I mean, we had it was just my immediate family, my wife and children. It was very mellow. We have our traditional Christmas soup and pizza on.
What kind of soup?
It's meatball soup.
Oh, meatball.
With the brick cheese and endive, and it's super good.
Okay.
It's our traditional thing, so we do that every Christmas Eve and just order pizza. This year we got Papa Murphy's Take and Bake.
Oh, okay.
So we had that, and then we just kind of chill. And I think we ended up playing a card game after that, and just it's called Screw Your Neighbor. It's a really fun and aggressive game where
that is a great game.
You don't want to be sitting next to, if you're whoever it's. I won. I was very ruthless.
Did you?
Miranda, my daughter, was on one side, and Kevin, my son, was on the other, and my wife was opposite me. So none of my actions were going to impact her, but I buried Kevin.
Oh boy. Nice.
I was on, and I had a couple of cocktails in me, and I was just like, I'm ruthless.
Nice.
Throwing down wild cards and just pain. I was dishing pain. It was great. But then I went to bed, and we woke up and celebrated Christmas with the children a little later in the morning because my daughter has animal responsibilities with her FFA and a 4-H and all that stuff.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it was a great couple of days. I like when Christmas is on Sunday and Monday. That just seems to be super chill and yeah.
So it was Saturday was Christmas Eve and then Sunday was Christmas.
I know, but I mean my days off are Sunday, Monday, so I get to.
So it worked for you.
It worked perfectly for me.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and it was the gifts were great. One of the gifts that I got that I want to kind of do a shout out for because I saw them on Instagram. I keep getting hit with ads from them, and I mentioned to my wife it's a cup holder for my Jeep. It's called Dog Fox Industries, and they make these heavy duty cup holders that either mount on the passenger side near the.
You have a picture of it there?
It's up on my screen, yeah. But you can get them with American flag on them, or I think the one. Oh yeah. The one I got has the Jeep grill with the square headlights because I'm a square headlight YJ.
Yeah, those are crazy.
They're stout. I mean,
doesn't Lee Lim make something like that too?
I'm not sure.
But it's not out of metal.
This is
that's
laser
metal.
cut. Yeah, it's heavy. I'm stoked. I'm going to install it as soon as I can. I have the factory center console that doesn't hold a.
Yes, it's small. It holds like a can.
Doesn't hold shit. My coffee cup falls over when I'm driving. So I mentioned it to my wife, and she ordered one. They're not cheap. I think it was $60, but no, it's gonna hold my coffee cup.
No, No. I'm not making any comments about his Jeep being in the garage.
Well, your Jeep's in the garage too, so.
It is still dirty from the Rubicon too. I almost washed it last week.
Don't do that.
I was like, I had to move some stuff because I had some tool bags and stuff stored underneath it, and I'm like, I was starting to run out of time. But I go, man, I need to wash this thing, but it still has
Park
Rubicon
it outside
dirt on it.
right now.
I know it's raining right now as we speak in California. This is great. Another big storm coming. Batten down the hatches.
Whole week of storms,
man.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
we need it.
What's the latest now? Let's see how many inches.
Inches of
That's what she said.
More inches is better. So anyway, Dog Fox Industries. I'm excited to have it.
Green.
And the other thing that I got was which I'm not using tonight, but I got a new professional broadcaster's headset that has a microphone, a boom mic on it, and headphones. So
yeah, I thought you were going to try that out tonight.
Well, you dropped everything and hooked everything up with the regular mic, so I just went with it.
Oh, well, I didn't. Oh.
But that's going to be good for use when we're remote and portable, and I need to have my hands to take notes and control the board. Because putting down the microphone, sometimes we're in really dirty environments, and
yeah, no, that's good. That's in you. It looks legit, man.
I'm going to look professional.
You are.
So
yeah, we've got inch and a half of rain coming in next couple days here today, tonight, and tomorrow. And then a little break on Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, over 2 inches of rain in San Jose.
Nice. And what's that going to equal? I mean, it's a warm storm, so not sure it's going to really dump a lot of snow up in the mountains.
Well, no, it is. It's supposed to unload up there. Unfortunately, it's going to rain first, which there's so much snowpack that it will soak up. Pretty good. Yeah, they're calling for 1.8 inches of rain before it starts snowing.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a lot. That could cause some flooding, man.
And that's going to be...
It's going to melt some snow.
Then it's going to be heavy snow, heavy slushy snow, and...
Yeah, it is. The temp. Wow, it's crazy because it goes from, and of course this can all change in the next hour, and of course by the time it all have happened, by the time you listen to this,
exactly.
So we shouldn't even be talking about the weather, but it's kind of fun. It's 39 degrees up there tonight, and then it drops to 21 degrees at night, but 44 during the day. And then we got 33, 20. So then it starts snowing, 36, 31 snow, but then it gets hot again, 38, 32, a couple more inches of rain. And then it drops down, and then you get 12 inches of snow. I mean, it's going to be a wet, wild one up there this week.
Oh, yeah. There'll be a lot of spin outs on the roads, too.
Oof. All right. Well, our buddy Samurai James will be working the plow on Highway 80. So yield to a big-ass plow if it's coming up on you. If you're in a Prius, good luck. Good luck, everybody else.
If you're in a Prius, just stay home.
Yeah, just don't go.
How many times have you seen Priuses with the chains on the rear?
Jeez. You know, the Prius up there is the Teslas. There's so many Teslas, and they're all-wheel drive, but they don't have snow tires.
No.
Or they got... I've never seen one with the snow logo, unless they're putting Blizzaks on. You put Blizzaks on a Tesla, you're probably pretty damn good.
Yeah.
It's like a Subaru. But... yeah, they're not good tires in the snow, and you see those guys sliding out and getting stuck everywhere.
Oh, yeah. No,
but I got all-wheel drive. Well, yeah, you do have all-wheel drive, but you
have
got
zero
shitty
talent
tires.
and zero talent.
Oh, and no talent. Talent tank's empty.
I mean,
so,
yeah. I grew up in New England and driving in the snow. This is back in the day before four-wheel drives and all-wheel drives were super ubiquitous, I mean, this is...
Ubiquitous.
Yeah.
Yes, Lorenzo. Look that one up.
Yeah. This is spelling 101. But I mean, yeah, the back then when I lived there, Subarus were like the primary, like, normal all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, but the pickup trucks weren't luxury like they are today. Everybody that had a pickup truck, they either had it for legit reason or they were utilitarian back then. They didn't have power windows and all that shit. They just had four-wheel drive, and like my neighborhood that I lived in, most of the people that were around me were firemen,
right?
And they had like Suburbans, but those again were pretty basic in the day, but they need to be able to get out of their driveways to go to respond to fire calls. So all my neighbors had four-wheel drives, and my family never invested in a four-wheel drive. So we were the the weirdos that were walking up the hill with our bags of groceries after we got stuck at the bottom of the hill.
Man.
Like, oh, they're the Mainses again. They're all walking up the hill. Why do I own four-wheel? All my vehicles are four-wheel drive now because of that.
Because of that. You don't want to, yes.
Even though it doesn't snow in Livermore. No. Last time it snowed in Livermore was about 10 years ago.
You're prepared. You get mud. And there's going to be mud this week. So
That's right. That's right.
Lorenzo just handed me his phone here. He looked up ubiquitous.
Does it hurt?
It does. So there you go. So present, appearing, or found everywhere is the definition. No, it's perfect.
That was an appropriate word.
His ubiquitous influence was left by all the family.
Don't hurt yourself over there.
That's very nice.
Hey, we teach you people everything all the time. It could be words. It could be how to off-road.
Existing or being everywhere at the same time.
Yeah, Subarus.
Ubiquitous.
This microphone thing's in my way.
Well, we can't hear you breathing, so it's working.
Well, I'm not breathing.
Okay, good. Yeah, so it was fun. It was fun driving around up in the snow up there. We're having good times up there and unplowed roads, when you get off the highway and get into the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Those last couple storms, I was plowing through 1.5 feet, 2 feet of snow, man. It was freaking awesome.
I was ready to drive up and tow your ass out if you needed it.
It was super dry. No, didn't. Nope, I was totally good. I keep my shovel, chains, and a tow strap, but a kinetic strap. And, yeah, that's what I was searching for the word there. You got my mind all rattled right now with ubiquitous.
That's not pronounced correctly.
Oh.
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous. Ubiquitous.
You're dicking with us. Ubiquitous.
All right, back on track. So hope all of our listeners had a fantastic Christmas and a very great New Year. We'll hope if you want to tell us your holiday stories or anything like that, please feel free to email us or leave a voice message.
Call in. Just call in. It's fun playing the voicemails.
Yeah, like Rover Don does all the time,
408-800-5169.
That's right.
408-800-5169.
Yeah. Hey, I'm looking at the table here, and we got a box.
We do. Speaking of gifts.
We should,
what's in the box? And
we don't know.
Very nervous because there's a bunch of Morphlate stickers that came rolling out of it here.
Yep, it's a box from Morphlate, probably from the Snail Boys.
Who's it addressed to?
It's addressed to Douche Canoe.
Douche Canoe.
I don't know anybody.
Not plural?
I don't know anybody named Douche Canoe.
It's just Douche Canoe.
Yeah, it came to my house, so I guess I'm the Douche Canoe.
Your address correct?
Yeah.
Oh, then you're the Douche Canoe.
So,
go ahead.
I don't know.
Go ahead. I'm going to let you open it. Lorenzo's backing up. He's going outside right now. He has zero faith. I'm going
to step away from the microphone. Jason's going to narrate.
I don't know. This is, let's see here. It's a pretty good sized box. What would you say? It's about a foot by 1.5 feet.
18 by 12 maybe?
Yeah. And then it's about 6 inches, 7 inches tall. So here we go. So Chris is hesitantly opening the box. There's a bunch of wadded paper. At least it's not toilet paper. Oh, what? Is it good? I can't see. Is there more stickers?
Probably.
There's no bag of dicks, is there? Oh my God. What did he do? Did he win the sticker lottery? What? Oh, you like it? Are you being, you're a little, what? What? What's it say? It is cutting board. Oh, there's cutting boards. Cutting boards. Look at this. How many cutting boards are in there?
3.
There's 3 cutting boards. And what do they say on them?
Welcome to the donkey show.
Oh, Jesus. Let's see this. Oh, my gosh. So it's Lorenzo. Come back in, Lorenzo. This is for you. Oh, look what's on the back. You didn't look what's on the back. I knew there was going to be. He's been sending out these wooden dicks. So that's great. So there's so both sides. So it's got our Wheeling Wine and Whiskey logo, which is not easy to reproduce. It came out good, huh?
Oh, that looks awesome.
This one came out really good. Does this one have it too? Oh, it does.
Look at the big one.
Yeah, that came out really good.
But it's got a dick on it.
And it's got the Morphlate logo with a dick next to it, which is pretty apropos. So there you go. Awesome. And then it says, welcome to the donkey show on the other side with this donkey with glasses with a shit-eating grin. That's pretty good. All right. We'll have to post these up on the old IG.
Cool. That's super cool.
That's very nice. Thank you, Tyler and Jimmy. I'm assuming Jimmy had something to do with it. Maybe not. Maybe it was just Tyler. It doesn't have a snail armor logo on here. Just a Morphlate. Is there really? They're little tiny, like dime size, nickel size, huh?
Yep.
Nickelback.
So if you want a Morphlate sticker, Wheeling Wine
we'll
Whiskey
start shipping them out with our stickers.
Those are very cool. I like them.
That's nice. Well, that's a cool gift. Wow, that's it. There's no. I mean, there was no gag, is what I'm. Other than the dick.
Douche canoe.
Wow, and the douche canoe comment. Well, very nice. Very nice. These are good quality cutting boards, too.
Hell yeah.
That's going to be perfect for the old camper.
Yep.
You can put some charcuterie on there. Charcuterie. Yeah, it could be a great charcuterie tray.
Some of that charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Nice.
Yeah, that charcuterie.
Very cool.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool.
I was expecting like shit to fly.
Well, that's what
I'm
glad you took one for the team there, but that ended up being okay. Well, darn it all!
Darn it all!
we didn't get them anything this year. This year just kind of snuck right up on me and past me.
Well, you've been skiing.
Well, I have. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. It's okay. It's we got them something one year, and they didn't get us anything. So
it's balanced out.
It is. It's very few gifts this year. Didn't. Just tried to keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple, right, Lorenzo? Keeping it real. Keeping it simple. Well, much appreciated. So
cheers.
There you go. We'll put those to use.
Heck yeah.
They'll be coming to KOH.
King of the Hammers. Mm-hmm. Month away. Not even.
It is less than a month away, is it? No, it's a little over a month away.
Well, this episode
from when it opened. Well, okay, no, you're right. From when this episode drops on January 3rd. Mm-hmm. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, yeah, so you're basically 4 weeks.
So a month from when this episode drops, we will be arriving on the lakebed.
When do the gates open? Gates open, well, they must open before because the King of the Motos is the 28th.
Yeah, there's stuff going on all like for like 3 week thing.
It's like
now.
A 3 week operation. Man.
Yeah. We know some people are going to be down there on the 22nd, 23rd.
Yeah, we got our campsite being occupied. I'm not drinking tonight. That's the problem. The 22nd. So 21st, 22nd. So that'll be good.
Yep. Get our place established. The Upper Hammertown Heights.
Hammertown Heights Estates.
Trying
to get the trail chasers to camp with us. They're just scared.
Well, they should be.
Cody's scared. It's Cody that drives the bus there. Yeah, Jose wants to be there. I think Casey would be there too. He's a partier. He had fun in our camp last year.
Oh yeah.
So what about KOH, the EV class? So we had Keith from Evolve Racing on, and Will Speck did his full Hollywood production there.
That's right.
Still
waiting for my skin still peeling.
Yeah, from the bright lights. So the EV class, and then I just saw today while I was surfing old IG that Hypercraft USA has a Jeep, an EV Jeep that they're entering, and Dave Cole was driving it.
Really?
Yeah. Testing it for him, so but he's not going to be the driver of record, I don't think. But it looks cool. They was climbing up some of the canyons, and so there's another entry into the EV class.
That's cool.
So that's good.
So we know of two now.
We know two for sure.
But EVE, the original electric,
unfortunately, not gonna on Dave's property right now? I don't know.
That's what I heard.
I think it's down there, but I don't know.
Well, it's his truck to start with, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, but then it was, Kyle and Will.
Boston
built it
Kyle.
on it. So, and Boston Kyle's involved with Keith there of Evolve Racing.
Correct.
So, I got to circle back with Keith, see how things are going. And Kyle's supposed to be coming into town, so I'd like to connect up with them. But, so Hypercraft USA, go check them out on the IGs there. And they did a video, and they got a couple posts about it, but they're kind of elusive. About it. So, yeah. And then, let's see. Who else? What else is going on? What about, is it Horschel's car, Ford Steer?
Yeah.
4400? Did you see that?
That's a 44. I thought that was just a trail buggy.
No.
He's got a 4-wheel steer 4400 car.
Oh, now I'm going to have to look this up. Because I saw that posted up on KOH Ultra 4, and it had Ford Steer.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy, we got all sorts. That's just another. I mean, I don't know. Do you really need 4-wheel steer?
It's just more shit to break, man.
I mean, they're having enough trouble with those portal boxes, you know. Yeah. I mean, look at Cam Steele's car or Cody Wagner, the Laser Nut car with with Cam Steele driving it. I mean, it seems like every year they blow a portal.
Yeah.
I know it's a evolution of things, but
it's gonna make a liar out of me. No, here's the video. So here's the video. It was posted on December 19th on Paul Herschel's IG page. 4-wheel steering action from Jack North.
Yeah, I saw that video.
And then Raul Gomez replies, "Jesus, I better step it up."
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, what is going on here? Yeah, he did. I mean, it's like, it's not just a little rear steer. There's a lot of rear steer there. I don't think it's 50 degrees, but I don't know. It turns sharp. But man, that's a lot of, yeah, see, there you go.
Wow.
Great song.
It's just like, I mean, we'll see. Well, I'm sure we'll see the car in Hammertown, and we'll try to.
Oh yeah, he's always got some innovative stuff. Of course, Shear's new car. They've been out testing that.
Oh yeah.
So, that's got that live valve shocks,
right?
That can adjust on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
So
starting to see more and more cars running those.
Yeah,
wasn't Levi had those on his car at one point?
He was testing. Yeah, he was testing those out. So I wonder if his new car is going to have something like that, and so we get to see his car too.
Oh yeah.
And maybe have an interview with him. Who knows? We'll see what we got in the works here. Yeah, so there's a lot of new eye candy that's going to be on the desert floor that I'm just super excited about.
Well, everybody's upping their game. I mean, it seems like there have been baby steps in the early days of King of the Hammers. I mean, there's a lot of, crude stuff, but man, everything, now that the teams are better funded, you got, Ford Motorsports in there building cars for Von Gittin and
go ahead. Lauren
Healy. Sorry,
there you go.
I just went blank.
Should have seen the twitch he had going on.
But I mean, the tech is just getting off the charts, and now you see Horschel with 4-wheel steer. So obviously, other people. I mean, when it went to rear engine or mid engine, and then with the IFS and now you have 4-wheel independent suspension, and the
Gomez's the brand new car last year.
Yep, and of course you run into these the technology's just gone overboard. I mean, and what's next? Between the shock packages, the braking packages, these the transfer cases that are super highfalutin, and then of course the tires are running. Even with no tire balls being allowed anymore, there's still these tires take a shitload of beating, and it doesn't seem like a lot of them just hold up now.
Well, yeah. I mean, It is amazing tire technology. That's a whole nother conversation there. But what I was going to say is, yes, it's cool to see all this new technology. What I've learned, keep it simple, stupid over the years off-roading. It's nice to have the new whiz-bang stuff, but man, especially in a race environment, I don't know. I just, and you got to go back to look at, Cody's car that, it's probably one of the last year was the most sophisticated car on the lake bed.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
And, broke. Well, why did it break? I don't know. There's several things, right? There's all kinds of new car blues and all that stuff. But you go back to the basics in Bomber.
Right.
Okay. So, I think it's public knowledge now. It's public knowledge that, Eric Wick's new co-driver is Ultra 4 Jones.
Kevin Jones.
Yeah. So this is going to be great.
He's in the wrong seat.
I think it's going to be a good pairing. Kevin, before, 1 Ton Tractor, that was in there before, did an awesome job. So he, told Eric, he goes, "Hey, I'm not going to race this year." So Eric was scrambling to find a new co-dog, and Kevin's name came up, Ultra 4 Jones, and I was like, that's a good fit. I just, knowing both of them like I do.
The detail-oriented,
yes.
How detail-oriented Kevin is, and of course his work ethic, and he's just driven,
Well, and his experience out there, right? So he's literally been around the track there a few times as driver, as passenger, albeit in a golf cart, but whatever. The Sage's golf cart is pretty freaking badass.
Yeah, it is.
If I was to buy a golf cart, that'd be the one. That thing rips. So I am so looking forward to that combo there and watching them progress, because I know, as we've said before, Eric wants to win this thing bad, and Chris and Justin Wicks as well, and they've all just really hyper focused this year leading into KOH. So they've already done some testing. There's some more testing coming up, and it's just he want it bad, and
in it to win it, man.
And you got a badass Bomber car,
well prepped.
Yeah, it's
got a race prep.
Spicy motor. Eric's motor is real spicy, man. That thing, he fires that thing off. It sounds so good. Ground shakes, man. It's cool.
Is that an LSX?
It's what is that? LQ9? Is it an LQ9? I don't know, but it's freaking. It's got a lot of whoop house to it, man. And I know Justin's a little jealous because it's got some more power than his car.
Well,
Chris is there.
Chris needs to step it up to the lick log and get something happening.
So no, it's good. So we're going to be talking with them coming up here. We'll see if we can get Kevin and Eric on before KOH. That'd be kind of fun, huh?
Oh, we'll definitely get them. We can make that happen.
Look at you, just you're taking over Lorenzo's job, the producer's job. Let him do his job. Lorenzo said
Lorenzo, guess who just showed up outside?
He's got it handled.
The farrier.
So yeah.
Run,
farrier.
Lorenzo, run.
No. It's not a bad thing, right?
Well, it depends.
Good.
Might make glue out of them.
No. It's not that kind of. Anyways, so other news. Falcon Tire has pulled out of all kinds of racing, off-road, drifting. Matt Fields.
I don't understand that, because that's like a lot of exposure, but it's also probably a big liability for them or expense. But
I don't know.
But you got to spend money to make money, man.
Well, yes, and I don't know, but first heard it through Justin Hall there, made the announcement on IG that they were pulling out, but he was still going to run the livery.
The livery.
Is it the livery?
Livery.
God damn, I always mess that up. Livery.
It's ubiquitous.
It is. It's recalculous. Okay, so the livery.
Yes.
Livery. The colors. He's going to fly the Falcon colors. How about that?
There you go.
Okay.
Say it however you want.
So, yeah. And then I saw, as Matt Fields, which is literally in the shop next to him, drifter, professional drifter. He's losing losing them as well. So it's like, damn, man. But very cool for Justin to, hey, you know, they supported me, got me going to where I am, and huge support. And I'm going to go ahead and keep flying the colors and run their tires. So
yeah.
And his car is getting updated there. You know, they're changed around in the back there, the gas tank and everything, trying to get the weight. Where
the spare tire is and all that.
Yeah, trying to get the weight distributed better. Phil Licardi did a little shout out on IG there, or explanation of how, you know, it'll help with the
balance and weight distribution.
Yep. And it's just like what Kevin Jones was saying when he was going through and building all the different parts for his car, as he's been, you know,
sawzalling a TAC 1 Fab chassis,
commiserating with remind me of that in a second, commiserating with his you know, shock guy tuner, right, to say, hey, how can I get you the best setup that you can work with, you know, to make the shocks work, you know, 100%. Yeah, Carlos posted something, you know, about what did he say? It was something about, you know, what ideas do you have to oh man, I'm going to have to look it up now. What ideas do you have to help with fabricators or something like that?
Take the Sawzall.
And I responded with like, more Sawzall batteries. And I tagged Ultra 4 Jones.
Wow.
All in good fun. I knew he could
course.
take it, so it was no big deal. But yeah, TAC 1 Fab. So let me look that up. Oh, it pisses me off when they do that. TAC 1 Fab. Well, it comes up first on the top, and you go to click it, and then it shows like 6.
Oh, right. It does.
Like
that
it's got TAC,
yeah.
and then it goes Toyota Tacoma.
Oh,
Tacoma.
God. Toyota
and then
suck.
tacos. Birria tacos. How does it get birria tacos out of TAC 1? But there you go. Anyways, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah.
When we are finished looking at that, I also want to have a little discussion about the rule change that happened for the 4500 class with the steering.
Oh, yes. And so the other cool thing was that they put the you saw the transfer case that Carlos made.
Yeah. Oh, the
wooden transfer
wood
case.
one?
And then he transferred that. And so it's a sheet metal case. I mean, that's super cool because, you know, when you're doing mock-ups, I mean, you know, I know my dad had getting
everything fitted into that chassis, and I mean, space is limited, man.
Yeah, you go into these fab shops, and I know my dad had a transmission that was just the case. There was no guts in it, and then, you know, he had an engine block,
styrofoam engine block.
No, it wasn't styrofoam, but you can buy those styrofoam engine blocks on Summit from Summit. But yeah, same principle, right? It's like when you're doing all this mock-up stuff, you need the size there. And the mounting locations, but you know, if you don't have the physical transfer case or just the weight of it at that time, it's nice to have the simple mock-up tools like that. So, anyways, yeah, shout out to TAC 1 there, doing a great job as always.
Right on.
And DFF Fab, he's got his brand new car that's going to be coming out to KOH to debut there.
Oh, it is?
So, Anthony, I'm looking forward to that.
Cool.
He's been dropping photos on the IG there. Okay, so you want to talk about the steering.
Yeah, the rule change on the steering. I was seeing the 40. It came out.
Do you have the specifics up on your screen?
I do not, but it's on that Facebook group. The Facebook group, Rock Sports Insider.
Oh, the Rock Sports. I love that. That's the one. That is the main reason why I'm on Facebook there, because the knowledge base in there is great. And then it gets a little pirate-esque when somebody asks a question sometimes.
Oh, it gets spicy in there for sure.
Spicy.
But there was quite a bit of talk about the rule change in the 4500 class about the steering, because the requirement, I guess, is that you need to have a mechanical steering. And there are some workarounds that some teams have done or racers have done.
Yeah.
That basically is a full hydro setup, and they want to make sure that you have a mechanical linkage and not relying on full
Yeah,
hydro.
it's losing the spirit of the class when you don't have a steering box anymore.
Right.
So racers have, as any good racer does, is figure out the loopholes and where can I gain something here. And so you're doing full hydro steering like you would have on the professional, the 4400 cars, I should say.
Right. And the 4800s.
And 4800, full hydro. But you need to have a mechanical linkage. So a lot of these guys have been doing this cable boat steering
right
setup that if the hydraulic steering went out, it's not going to really steer very well. I don't think
they need to have like a old galleon Spanish galleon steering wheel.
It might be a step above of when you were building go-karts with a kid with rope steering. I don't know.
Or like the skid sled, runner sled with the rope steering.
So that's what they're trying to get the spirit of that class back, which. I mean, you can't fault that. That's it. The debate, or what a lot of people are getting upset with, which is totally understandable, is that it was made official just a few weeks ago, which is gives you 6, 7, 8 weeks before KOH to make a steering modification if you don't have a mechanical box or mechanical link that's going to steer the car. Mm-hmm. Because supposedly they're going to test that in the pits and go through and do a whole test steering, lift up the front, I guess. I don't know. I mean, and then they're talking about disconnecting hydraulic lines or something. That's going to be a shit show, but whatever. So we'll see. We'll see how that all shakes out. But yeah, that's the gist of that.
And now also I'm in Rock Sports Insiders. There's a post here that says rear engine 4800 is a go.
Yeah, so there's been a whole debate over the last couple of years too, and it's kind of a joke, but it's become reality now.
Yeah, well, it had to, because that's a lot of cars in the 4400 class that are being retired now were rear engine.
Yeah,
and I mean Levi Shirley.
So I guess I could race now again. I could race my car.
Sure. I'm not going to right seat for you.
Oh, come on.
I'd be paralyzed from the neck up and from the first mile.
I have no desire. When Eric was talking about right seat, and I kind of thought about it for a half a second. I go, oh my God.
I've already right seated with Eric.
I know.
And the first time I right seat with him, he rolled the car.
Yeah, well, that's true. That was a trail bomber, though.
I know it was, but
it did roll on your side, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Well, but he's as big as I am.
I know.
It wasn't me.
You guys probably balanced out the car. I don't know. He's been doing his CrossFit every day, man. He's
a bigger dude than me.
He's built strong now, man. Strong like bull. So, what else? What else do I have here in my notes for KOH? Anything? We need to. Okay, so we talked about it before. What does that mean? Oh, you got. Oh, okay. I don't know. Chris is like waving at me over here. I'm like, what? Let Lorenzo in. Just let him in. That's all you got to do. And it's fine. Just come on in.
He's wet.
He is. He's soaking wet.
He's in a shake.
He kind of stinks when he's wet too. I'm just gonna warn you.
Like a wet donkey.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Wet ass.
Oh boy.
So
I gotta go.
Where was I going with this? So we spoke before the podcast about the urgency of getting out last year's shit show podcast with the 4 other podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
So we got the Trail Chasers, Snail Trail, Lee Lim, and the Wheeling Wine and Whiskey guys. So it's actually really good. I mean, it's drunkenness on high, but there's some good, funny content in there. A lot of
talking over each other.
Yeah, there is. That's why it's a shit show, but it's good. There's not much editing. I don't think you need to edit much. So we need to get with the other podcast here and see how they want to release it if we wanna
it should
section
definitely
it
be
up, or
released
we
before.
all release it at the same time or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
So we'll get with them, but that needs to happen before KOH. The other thing is we need to re-air. I guess people could go back, but it wouldn't hurt to relaunch.
I'll relaunch
the episode of prepping for KOH. How to do KOH like a pro.
How to attend KOH like a pro.
Yeah, pro tip.
That's one of our best episodes.
That's a good one. So I'm gonna let's get that one going again.
Okay.
I need to listen to that one again.
Lorenzo, you got your marching orders, your clopping orders.
There you go. So there's some pre-KOH stuff there. We've alluded to other stuff on the last couple episodes. We're talking to, of course, some different race car drivers and teams. So leading up to it, and we've got a busy dance card down there.
Oh.
And I was reading off who we want to interview and who we
know.
talked to. And
I don't know when I'm going to sleep.
You don't sleep at KOH. Just get all your sleep beforehand.
The good news is, and this is going to be interesting. I mean, I guess a shitload of people have Starlink now.
But is it going to work? We don't know.
Well, that's the question. I was listening to, it was funny. I was listening to Leo Laporte, and there was an RV guy that was on this is more than a couple weeks ago because I'm way behind. But the guy says, I'm an RV guy. I'm going to be down in the desert in February at this race. And people were like, there's going to be probably another, there's going to be 80,000 people. Figure there's going to be 5,000 Starlinks on the lake bed. But where I was going with that is that's going to be 5,000 people that aren't going to be relying on the cellular network for their internet network.
If it works.
But, right. I mean,
we don't know.
So, I mean, last year that I stayed up that one night until freaking 11:30 or whatever with a crawling slow.
Yeah.
As the night progressed, the speed of the internet got faster for my cell phone because people were going to bed and turning their phones off or whatever. So I think that's
not
kind of
watching midget porn.
Hey, what you do in your time is your thing.
No, not me. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in that lake bed. I guarantee.
What happens on the lake bed stays on the lake
so,
bed.
It is. So I know Dolly was going to contact Elon Musk to throw up another satellite just to hover over Johnson Valley.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
I don't know. She was going to try. It's worth a shot.
Does she have Starlink?
Maybe.
Oh.
The Hammertown Heights is stepping up. Let me just tell you, it's becoming quite the landmark there. Well, I'm going to see if we can get it on Google Maps, just like when you type in Hammertown.
Yeah,
and it'll lead you right there. I'm going to see if we can type in Hammertown Heights Estates.
Well, Wheeling Wine and Whiskey is going to rely on the charity of others to provide us with internet connection because we're broke.
Really, Lorenzo? What happened? Oh yeah, still paying off those credit cards.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, it's going to be exciting. I'm really looking forward to it, and hopefully, we're going to be not hopefully, we are going to deliver some killer content from the lake bed.
Oh, there's some great. I'm excited. I mean, it's just every year it's great, and then just the people we get to talk to. It's. I mean, I remember coming back to camp last year after Shannon Campbell. Oh. You were on cloud 9.
Dude, that was, well, I mean, just the whole walked into the Campbell compound and, hey, and Shannon's there. He just finished talking to somebody else. I don't know who it was. It was a team member or another team. I don't know who he was. Doesn't matter. But, he walked away and I just walked up to Shannon and said, hey, because we had talked before.
Well, we had it. Yeah. We were just going to find out what time would work, when would be a good time, and then
he's like, now.
He's like, right meow, and I wasn't ready, but we made it happen. It was great.
And we had Fortune Off-Road guys with us.
That was
helped document
cool.
it with photographs and video. That was badass. Was cool. They were super stoked to see that operation happen, and obviously they've upped their games. Fortune Off-Road, if you follow them on Instagram and on
he's
YouTube.
Been posting a lot lately.
Oh yeah,
huh?
They've got a lot of stuff happening. So hopefully we'll see those two fellows on the lake bed also. So, it's right around the corner, man. I'm getting really excited. So,
you saw where Cody Wagner's IG got hacked.
What was going on? Bitcoin. I was like, what's going on? It's like, what in the hell is going on here?
He goes, I've been hacked. I'm like, oh, geez. I don't know. How do you sort that out now? I don't know.
Well,
his account's still active.
Yeah, I think how does that even happen though? I mean, you got to have a great password. I've adopted a program called LastPass that creates these ridiculous passwords, and then you use a master password to help track everything. And it's on my phone. It works on iPhones, Android phones, and of course Macs and Windows PCs. But I have passwords that are 20, 24 characters that are upper, lower case, special characters and numbers.
Yeah, it's hieroglyphics and everything.
You can't remember. That's why you need to use a password manager. But the idea of your password getting hacked and with two-factor authentication, it shouldn't happen.
It helps.
It shouldn't happen.
Yeah,
I know it's a pain in the ass, people, but you really want to have two-factor authentication turned on your stuff.
Yeah, his password was probably LaserNet1 or something.
Yeah. Well, they've never won.
No, he's never won. Just wow. There you go. Good luck with that interview now. Jesus.
Hey, we don't pull any punches on.
Well, apparently not. Nobody likes sober Chris.
Oh boy.
So there you go.
All right.
All right. Well, I think my notes are about taken care of here. We've got merch is still available at dirtbagclothing.com.
That's right.
So Johnny's been stepping up our game there. We had to reorder some patches
and koozies.
And so we're restocking.
Ultra mega koozies.
And we're going to be restocking the elements as well. We sold out of those, but we're doing a pre-sale on those. So if you need element fire extinguisher, everybody should have one.
Yep.
So if you don't have one yet, go on over there to wheelandwineandwhiskey.com and check it out. It's the first item on the page.
That's right.
Item number one.
And
I just found out, talking with my contact there at Element, the price is going up. Everything's going up. Rent's going up, Chris.
Yes, it is.
So the retail price of those fire extinguishers are going from $79.95 to $89.95, going up $10.
$10, man.
So still a good, solid fire extinguisher for a good price at that price.
And remember, it's a one-shot deal, but you don't have to service it. It never needs servicing.
That's the key. It's lightweight, compact, and then they just came out with that Velcro. Did you see the Velcro case that go the roll bar mount?
No.
Really cool. Go check it out at elementfire.com there, but and it's on their IG page as well. But it's a sleeve. It's a nice nylon, sleeve that Velcros to the roll cage, and then it has a Velcro flap that goes up over, so it slides into the pouch, and then
so like a Maglite case.
Exactly.
Oh,
and then it flips over, and then so it helps protect it too.
Cool.
So I know to keep it out of the sun because it fades. It doesn't hurt it other than just fading it. But I've seen them mounted on dashes and stuff that the yellow cap started to fade and stuff.
Right.
So it helps protect it from the sun, basically, because that sun eats up everything, as you know.
Yeah. No.
But so unfortunately, the prices are going up. But we're restocking. We blew through our last batch very quickly, and again, it's just great to see everybody putting them on their rigs and having them out there. So
exactly, you never know when you're going to need it.
No, hopefully you never need it.
Right.
But it's good to have good insurance.
Have it in your rig, have it in your RV, have it in your tow rig.
Yeah,
need at least 3.
I mean, $90. It's like we'll spend $90 on any part for our rock crawlers without even thinking.
I spent $90 putting it in my tow rig.
Spend $4,000 on a transfer case and all that stuff.
Just putting fuel in your truck.
Fuel just to go to the place is more than $100. Yeah. So, anyways, check that out. If you don't know about them, go check it out and help support Lorenzo here at the podcast. The Donkey Show now apparently that's on the cutting board. So
that's right.
Here we go. So yeah.
All right. So other things. So we want to thank our Barrel Society members. We have. I don't have any announcements for the month of December, but January we have a few. make those announcements next month, or next episode.
Okay.
And don't forget that you can sign up and become a patron, or I'm not sorry, not a patron, a Barrel Society member. All you need to do is go to iRate 4x4 and sign up on iRate 4x4 for a free account. That part's free, and if you want it, and then of course you can get into, if you scroll down and you go to watch, listen, and discuss, you'll see there's a couple of podcasts in there. Go to the second one. It's Wheeling Wine and Whiskey. That's us. Skip the first one, Snail Trail, and go right to Wheeling Wine and Whiskey. And there's a you can see all of our past episodes there and the past discussions that are going on for those episodes. But if you look over on the right side of the screen on your computer, you can see where you can sign up to become a Barrel Society member.
Yes.
The 3 tiers, the Wheeling 101, the Barrel Select, and of course the Old Elk Club. The Wheeling 101 is $5 per month. You can also pay annually. Barrel Select is $10 a month. You can pay for that annually also. And of course, there's the Old Elk Club. It's $20 per month. And if you join the Old Elk Club, you will get, after 3 months, you will get a flask with custom laser etched. Personalized flask with whatever you want on it, as long as it's 10 characters or less.
Well, he's fitting more in now.
Is he?
It's just smaller.
Oh, it gets smaller.
Yeah, but we've done some pretty cool stuff. So just throw it out there, and we'll make it happen somehow, some way. So
we super appreciate all of our current Barrel Society members and patrons. If you're still on Patreon, we really encourage you to switch over to iRate 4x4 and our Barrel Society membership over there. Same exact benefits, just a different platform.
Yeah. And speaking of the Old Elk Club, we got a little gift from Old Elk that I put out there on IG.
That's right.
So we're not trying it tonight, are we?
No.
Okay.
We'll do it next
We'll
episode.
save it. But it's the 2022 Infinity Blend. So a little sampler of that and a couple little Glencairn glasses. So that's a cool gift, and appreciate them thinking of us, keeping us in their thoughts.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that. But
I am too.
I'm sober right now after Christmas holidays here. Got to dry a little bit before in between Christmas and New Year's.
And I don't drink on a school night anymore. So.
Well, see, there you go.
So yeah.
So that's great. So truly appreciate that. I know the double wheat Old Elk. I tried that again the other day when I was filming that, and I'm like,
good.
oh
that's
man,
a good
this stuff's like candy. The weeder, man, it's good. It's a good weeder.
Oh yeah.
So if you see that in a store,
Buy it.
Yeah, it's
it's a rare one.
It's at Total Wine & More. I mean, they're out there. It's just it's $89.
Oh, 89.
Yeah, $90.
So
you can get a fire extinguisher, or you can get a bottle of Old Elk weeded. I don't know. That's a tough call.
I'd get
what
both.
do you do? Could you? Well, no.
Get both.
No, Lorenzo, you can't put the fire out with Old Elk weed. One, that's too much. That's a waste of good elk. Two, it might ignite the flames more. So yeah,
catch your fur on fire.
Fire science. Yeah.
All right.
There you go. So, anyways,
fuel, oxygen, and heat.
Yeah, the fire triangle.
That's right.
Look at you.
Oof, you're learning something new all the time here.
Yeah, he doesn't like fire.
You got anything else?
No, okay. I don't have anything else.
I'm going to put a bow on this.
All right.
So if you want to reach Jason or Chris, you can email us at Jason or Chris at wheelingwineandwhiskey.com. You can also email Lorenzo, but I doubt he's going to respond to you. So that's Lorenzo at wheelingwineandwhiskey.com. Don't forget about the phone number, the voicemail line, which, as you hear, we play them all the time on the show. That's 408-800-5169. What's that number, Jason?
408-800-5169.
Nice. 408-800-5169. Leave a voice message. It will probably get played, most likely. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, especially if you put Toyota Suck in there. That's definitely getting played.
That's definitely going to get played. Yeah, for sure. Don't forget about the Instagram, which is at wheelingwineandwhiskey.com.
No, that's the webpage.
I'm sorry, at Wheeling Wine and Whiskey.
That's right. There you go.
Whoosh, I'm just kind of going on autopilot here.
Yeah, you are.
And lastly, Jason already mentioned it. Our website, www.wheelingwineandwhiskey.com. You can see all of our past episodes there, and links to our merch and links to anybody that supports the show.
Yeah, I like it. And with that,
We're out.